Hello Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this tarot reading, we will look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of love and relationships. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I also want to encourage you to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And I always focus on the people who interact with me. So the more you interact, the more these readings will resonate. So definitely like, share, subscribe, and hype. I also want to encourage you to comment. Let me know in the comments where are you watching from. Simply say hi. And I will have some positive affirmations that you can put into the comment section based on the meanings and the messages of the card. Now just few minutes until I have a couple of more cards that are coming out for you. And we are ready to get started. Okay, so we will focus on your oracle card first, and the first one that we have is the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. So obviously this card is encouraging you to face your fears, and if there's something you need to do, you should get going. So for example, if you have someone that you like and you are interested in this person, don't sit around and wait for this person to initiate contact. Make that first move. If you've been in an argument with someone, let's say you want to make peace with someone, again, be brave and make that first move. So very important for you to look into like, okay, what are area of your life, what are the certain things where you need to kind of be the one who initiate something. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Emperor card, which is Aries energy, and it is all about action. Because the Emperor is not sitting around and wait. The Emperor is ready. The Emperor is always there to make a move or make some kind of an action. He's a leader. He is definitely showing a very good example from that perspective. So definitely consider to make a move on something and take action. But also when you kind of look at the Emperor is a symbol of stability. It's number 4. 4 is all about stability. So you can expect that stability is coming into your life, a stable relationship of some sort. But also it can indicate a person who is very, very successful, and this person can really influence every aspect of your life positively. Now the only issue with the Emperor type of person that this person is not able to show their feelings and emotions. Now it doesn't mean that they don't have it, they just have a hard time of showing it. But let's see the surrounding energies. The first card we have here for you is the Lovers card. The Lovers is a card of law of attraction. Of course, love, and it is always lovely to see it in a love reading, because this is attracting something similar to you. This is a card of soulmate connection, when you have a very strong connection with each other. So definitely some of you might be connecting or already connected with your soulmate. This is a good sign for a new relationship, if that is what you're looking for. But if you're in an existing relationship, it shows very strong connection, where you might be ready to make the next step in terms of engagement or marriage as well. Like this is a very strong marriage card. Okay, the next card we have in your reading is the High Priestess. Now when you look at the High Priestess, is a card of potential and also can tell you to listen to your feelings and listen to your instincts. Because the Lovers is also a card that shows a decision when you're listening to your feelings and emotions for your heart. So definitely follow your instincts. Now the High Priestess can also symbolize a secret as well, or someone who is very popular, someone who looks very shy, but they're actually quite a little wild person. Okay, let's see the next card. You also have the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is a court card. And therefore it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The King of Pentacles is conservative. Father figure. Interesting, you have two strong father figures in this reading. But also the King of Pentacles is a provider, someone who might be well established, especially financially, but also reliable, faithful person. So there might be either a person like that or a kind of relationship that you are attracting that is more value-based as well. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune, which shows that your life is changing for the better. Because when you look at the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that synchronicity is in play, divine timing is in play, when the universe is working in the background to deliver you something better than what you have. Now this can be a very faded connection with a soulmate. This can be also when you're going to be at the right time, at the right place to meet the right person. And it can be out of the blue when you're not even expecting with that High Priestess energy. Now, if you kind of went through something difficult, like maybe a breakup, well, the reason it happened because something better is coming. The wheels of turning, your life is getting better. You also have the Page of Swords, which can indicate news, messages, updates, and maybe something that you've been waiting for, updates, messages, and maybe you're not getting them. But once you're gonna get them, it's gonna be good news. Page of Swords also can indicate curiosity. Maybe a little bit, you need to be a little bit more open, more curious about certain things or a certain person. But also it can point to gossip as well. So maybe there's some kind of a gossip that you need to kind of face. All right, but let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. Let me know in the comments where are you watching from, how this reading is resonating with you. And you can definitely put in some positive affirmations that I meet my divine partner. My life is changing for the better. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes long waiting. When you kind of put a lot of effort into something and you're kind of wondering, okay, is this something worth for you to pursue? Is this something worth for me to consider as well? Now this can be that maybe you've been looking for a relationship for a long time. Some of you might be wondering where a certain relationship is going. Now this card also can indicate pregnancy as well, if you are kind of wanting to have a baby. But this is also a card that you're kind of wondering, okay, is this the right path for me? Am I on the right path? And I think what you really need to consider is the results you see, but also maybe there's something that you need to start. You need to initiate something. All right, you also have the King of Wands. Another court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The King of Wands is someone who is very entrepreneurial, passionate, driven as well, and likes new things, new adventures. He's kind of someone like the sexy king in the tarot. It's interesting that you have both the conservative, the reliable king, and the sexy, the charmer as well. Because, you know, the King of Wands can get anybody he wants. So, what does it mean? Some of you need to kind of balance two kinds of personalities that you have. How conservative you are in terms of the way you are approaching relationship, but also how adventurous you are. Now, some of you might be dealing with two different people that maybe you need to choose from with that King of Pentacles and with that King of Wands energy. Like Are you picking the one that's kind of more adventurous, more passionate, or are you picking the one that's more reliable? Obviously, the decision is up to you. But also, you have quite a few influence energy as well, people energy. Yeah. So maybe there are a lot of people chattering around you or around your relationships. Okay, so you also have another court card, the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is the is really the passionate knight, the one that again likes new approaches, the new adventures, new passions. Like he's kind of the player of the tarot. So again, there seem to be quite a few people in this reading that are either competing with each other, competing for someone, and also there's this energy of whether you should be with a person who is more reliable or more the fun one. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Swords. Now, Six of Swords is a card that shows that you are leaving the difficulties, the challenges behind you, and you are arriving to calmer shores. Now, this can be just a difficult conversation, a relationship, a person, or a difficult situation. Maybe you don't see it yet because it's at the bottom of the deck, but you passed a difficult test as well with the Six of Swords, and I think calmer times are coming. Some of you might be actually moving when this card shows up. Now let's see what we have from this deck. So we have for you the Widow. We also have the Constancy. We also have the Travel card and the Enemy. So this card also can indicate travel or new adventures as well. So some of you might be definitely going on that. Travel can also just simply indicate that you are moving. So some of you are moving with that combination of that Six of Swords and that travel card. So, but also there might be here someone who is creating some chaos, who is creating some kind of a bickering with that Enemy card, and it can be an older person, a mother figure as well, with that widow card, especially that you have this High Priestess, someone who might be actually doing things in the background where you're kind of not even seeing. So you definitely pay attention to it because it creates a constant fight between some people. And I think if you had again just remember the very first card. Be bold and make the first move. If you had some kind of a fight or any kind of disagreement with someone, definitely be the one who is initiating making peace. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.